guys, what is going on, and welcome to today's very important crypto market update in which we're going to discuss the current state of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we have a potential very interesting long setup being developed on the Solana price. But first I want to discuss Bitcoin, because on Monday's video I've been telling you guys that at some point we would fill this wick over here, and just look what's happened. We filled that wick, we didn't take it out completely yet, and in today's video I'm going to discuss why I do think that we might not take out this wick and why we might reverse back to the upside from here. There's a few reasons for this potential scenario. We have two scenarios right now, in my opinion, that I favor for Bitcoin. Either we have already finished up this ABC correctional move, in which we know the A move consists out of A, B, C. The B move consists out of A, B, C, and the C wave consists out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. Now, we can say, okay, in wave C we have seen wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we have not finished wave 5 yet, because wave 5 should take out the low of wave 4. But on the other hand, we can see that the candle opens and candle closes have formed a lower low compared to the low of wave 4. So that is the first reason why I do think that wave 5, and in that case so also wave C of this ABC correctional structure, might have finished. That's reason number one. Reason number two why I think we might not sweep Monday low into this order block and then reverse from there, but why we might reverse from here potentially, is because of the fact that while Bitcoin is forming higher lows on the price over here, as we can see, if we move our asses to the Ethereum chart, we can see that on the other hand, Ethereum is not forming higher lows, but Ethereum is forming lower lows on the price. What does that mean? It means that we have a potential SMT divergence being developed on the Bitcoin and Ethereum price. And this is a potential decent signal for a potential bottom. That's reason number two. But there's a third reason why I do think that we might have already bottomed out, that we could potentially reverse to the upside. And that third reason, we need to use Coinalyze for that. And on Coinalyze, we can see that if we switch on the CVD indicator, which is telling to us how many people are longing and how many people are shorting the price, we can see that the CVD is forming lower lows, right? All three CVD divergences. And while the CVD is forming lower lows on the price is forming higher lows over here. And that is a sign of potential bullish absorption. Because what does this exactly mean? It means that people are shorting the price of Bitcoin, but the price is refusing to go down. That means that potentially smart money and the whales and the bigger players in this market are absorbing this sell and short pressure. And they are using this sell and short pressure to fill their own bigger buy and long orders, okay? And now this is a third sign for a potential local bottom. And this is one of the reasons why I'm a little bit more cautious over here on Bitcoin. I'm definitely not looking to short Bitcoin, even though we can still go down. Does this mean that I'm looking to long Bitcoin? No. Why is that? It is because I've been telling you guys for a few days, about a week now already, our focus should not be on Bitcoin. Our focus should be on trading Ethereum and altcoins, because those should be outperforming Bitcoin if the market remains bullish over the next few weeks. Now, there's two different scenarios in which you can get long on Bitcoin. The first scenario being that we still do get a sweep of this low, then we're going to bounce from this order block over here. The second scenario is if we are going to shift structure over here on the 1 hourly time frame, right? So this is the high that brought us to this low. If we open and close candles above this high, try to get in on a risky long position targeting Monday high over here with your invalidation beneath this low. Okay, that's the second potential long scenario. Like I said, personally not looking to trade Bitcoin, personally looking to trade Ethereum and altcoins. So first let's start off with Ethereum, which has reached my POI for potential longs. Now also Ethereum, like I've been discussing in Monday's video, played out beautifully. I was telling you guys, many people were looking to long Ethereum within this sideways movement with their stop loss beneath this low. I was telling you guys, this wick was going to get filled. And just look what happened. We took out the wick over here, then saw a bit of a bounce. But I was also telling you guys that I would only be interested in potential longs beneath this low over here, okay? Because beneath that low is where we had some more stop losses resting, and beneath that low is also where we have this previous very important range high area and this imbalanced breakout above that range high area, in which we would also recover that imbalanced breakout. So I was telling you guys, I would be interested in longs beneath this low over here. Now, I can tell you guys that I am currently positioned in a long position over here on the Ethereum price, but obviously, as always, the exact entries, stop loss, and take profit targets are only being shared in my Discord community. The link can be found in the description down below, but Ethereum does look interesting. Now, another way of getting into a long position on Ethereum is if Ethereum manages to shift structure back to the upside over here. Now, this is the high that brought us to this fresh low, okay? This is not the high that brought us to this low, okay? You have to realize this is the high that we form after this fresh low, and it brought us to this fresh low over here, okay? So this is also the high that we need to shift back to the upside in order to either add an extra long position or to get in on a long position on Ethereum, and also, above all, to get the confirmation that we are going to reverse it back towards my buy sell liquidity target around $2,457 and the weekly EQ of the weekly fair value gap over here around $2,617. Okay, so set your alerts over here, wait for a shift and get in on the higher low, targeting higher levels, or try to get in on a long position somewhere around this area over here. But like I said, exact entry, stop loss, and take profit targets are only being shared in our Discord community. Now, before we continue with the trade setup that I want to share with you guys on Solana, I quickly wanted to discuss Prime XPT. Okay, this is the exchange where you can not only trade Forex and indices, but you can now also trade crypto futures over here. Okay, if you deposit and use the code GURU7, you will get a 7% discount bonus, and you can use the code GURU25 to get a 25% discount on trading fees. Okay, the affiliate link can be found in the description of this video. Now let's continue with Solana, because Solana is looking quite interesting. Solana is having one of the cleanest ranges out there currently on the crypto market, right? Because we have pivot 1, pivot 2, and pivot 3. Now, we have been trying to get a breakout above the range high, and we are potentially deviating above the range high. But the higher time frame trend is still to the upside. So as long as the higher time frame trend is still to the upside, I'm not looking to short Solana. But I do think that on this grind to the downside, a lot of people are looking to short Solana and are looking to target these very obvious equal lows over here. Now, what does it mean? It means that a lot of people are opening shorts with their stop either above this high, or this high, targeting these equal lows that I've just mentioned over here. Now, that means that these lower highs that we are seeing on the Solana price are building up a lot of liquidity to the upside. Okay? Now, also, a lot of people will see this as Solana falling back inside of the range. How I witness this is a potential deviation below the range high, okay? As the trend is still strongly to the upside, as we have to realize. We just took out this Monday low over here, and by taking out that Monday low, we tapped into this bullish order block over here and this quarterly level of support, okay? Which was also a pivotal level over here, as we can see. And we are currently seeing a bounce to the upside. Now, in order to get long, we have a very, very clean trigger on Solana, because we can see that the high that brought us to this fresh low aligns exactly with our range high. So that means that if we manage to break this high and hold above this high, and that way shift structure to the upside, that would also mean that we are also going to reclaim the range high level. So we're not only going to shift structure back to the upside on a 1 hourly time frame if we manage to do something like this, but we are also going to reclaim the range high. And if we then manage to hold the range high area, we should expand higher towards my final take profit target on Solana, which is $95 approximately, which is this buy sell liquidity high over here, the top of this bearish order block, where I do think that we have a lot of stop losses resting. Now, like I said, there's also a lot of liquidity resting above this high, so obviously that should be your first take profit target. So long trigger being a confirmed shift structure over here on the 1 hourly time frame. And then you can get in with a long position on the retest of that range high level with a very clean invalidation over here, clean take profit targets over here and over here. Very clean potential setup being developed on the Solana price. If we're going to check out the 1 hour EMAs, what can we see? Also, the 1 hour 200 EMA and the 200 moving average, which are two of the most important EMAs for altcoins out there, are exactly to the dollar accuracy aligning with the range high. So that means we won't only be reclaiming the range high, we won't only be shifting structure to the upside on the 1 hourly time frame, but we will also be reclaiming these two very important EMAs. A lot of reasons to become very bullish. You can maybe even use a tighter stop loss. Personally, I will probably be using a stop loss something like this. But as always, if we get our long trigger and if we are going to enter this position, I'm going to give the signal in our trading Discord community. If you guys do have any questions after watching today's YouTube video, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to join our trading community. The link to our Discord can be found in the description down below. Make sure to smash the like button. I'll catch you guys on Friday's video. Ciao, ciao.